Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This class is all about Greek mythology. All right. So, as in your syllabus, you have classics in translation. That means you will study, Homer's The Iliad, then Virgil's Aeneid, and Sophocles' King Oedipus. These three books you will study. I already shared uh, this information in the group, Facebook group. So if you want to understand all these books easily and properly, you should also know something about Greek mythology, because Greek mythology is directly related to all these books. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
for example, in Homer's The Iliad, in this book, we see so many gods and goddesses. All right, they sometimes they help humans, sometimes they do not help the humans. So sometimes they support one group, sometimes they support another group. So gods and goddesses are so important, especially they have an important place in Greek literature. So Greek mythology. What is Greek mythology? Okay, let me ask you, what is mythology? Any idea? What
Sir,
do you
मैं
understand by mythology? Anyone?
পুরাণ তত্ত্ববিদ এরকম কিছু আছে?
Sir,
Mythology,
old
Old
stories,
old stories which may be true or may not be
or
true.
maybe,
Okay,
maybe true or not.
may be true, may not be true. So Greek mythology is full of stories about gods, goddesses, about heroes. Okay, so in fact, in ancient Greece, it was a religion. Actually, it was a religion. People believed in, numberless, many gods and goddesses, and they built temples. They had their temples for every god, every goddess. You know, they built temples and they worshipped. In Bangla, we call puja, puja kora. They worshipped those gods and goddesses. So, for example, Zeus, Zeus. Zeus is the god of the sky. Okay, so he controls the sky. He is the, what should I say? We can call him the owner of the sky. Okay, sky is his domain, his area. So as a branch manager takes care of its branch, in a bank. Similarly, Zeus takes care of the sky. Then there is another god called Poseidon. His name is Poseidon. He's the god of the sea. Sea, in Bangla,
সমুদ্র
Sagar, Somudro. So Poseidon uh, controls the sea. Whatever happens in the sea, he takes care of them. Actually, the king of the gods was Zeus, Zeus. Zeus was the king of the gods, and he lived on top of a mountain, and the name of that mountain was Olympus. All right, so there was a mountain in Greece. What is the name of the mountain? Olympus. On that
Olympus.
on that mountain, Zeus lived, and all those gods and goddesses, they were actually the children of the titans, such as Kronos and Rhea. Actually, all those gods and goddesses, they are parents were Kronos, 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 and Rhea, Rhea. All right. So if I ask you who is the father of Zeus, you should say Kronos is the father of
Yeah.
Zeus. Kronos is the father of Zeus. If I say who is the mother of Zeus, you should say Rhea is the mother of Zeus. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So Kronos and Rhea and all these Greek gods and goddesses together, they were called Titans. Titans. I mean, this group of gods and goddesses, they were called what?
Titan,
Titans. T-I,
Titans.
yes, Titans. So they were called Titans. I already shared about it in the group. You can find, I mean, I think Didar has seen the picture, you know,
Yes, sir.
the picture about the gods and goddesses in the group I have shared today. Please look at it. It's very interesting and easy to understand. So actually, Greek mythology has 12 main gods. Okay, 12 main gods, and these 12 main gods were known as Olympians. Do you understand what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
There were 12 main gods who were known as
Olympias.
Olympians. What is Olympian? Olympian is related to the mountain Olympus. Remember, on the mountain Olympus, Greek god Zeus had his own, you know, I mean, he ruled. He ruled by staying at mountain Olympus. You know, from the mountain Olympus, the name Olympic came. Olympic game, you know,
Yes, sir.
Nilufa and all.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So there were 12 Olympians. Now try to remember, there were two groups. One was Titans, another one was
Olympians.
Olympians. Who were the Titans? All the gods and goddesses were the Titans. Now, who were the Olympians? Only 12 gods. Now, do you understand the difference?
Yes, sir.
If you don't, just say no, I can repeat. Everyone, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What about the girls? Didar is not saying anything. Shadat, Mridha,
Yes, sir, বুঝছি.
can you explain?
Hello.
Yes, can you explain, Shadat?
Hello.
Yes, Shadat,
Hey, yes, sir.
can you explain?
I understand everything.
Titans is a group of all the gods and goddesses. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
who were the Olympians?
Only 12 goddess.
No, Olympians, only
12.
12. Yes, Shadat, right.
12.
Only 12 gods and goddesses.
Yes.
Great. So, in Greek mythology, there are also so many monsters, so many monsters, you know, hybrid animals like half half man, half goat,
যেগুলোকে centaur বলা
Yes,
হয়,
sir.
centaur.
Yes, sir.
centaurs, half man, half bull. You know, you have seen some photos maybe somewhere, or even
Yes,
মুভিতে
sir.
দেখা
in
গেছে.
the movies, right, Nilufa?
Yes, sir. Sir, half horse and half man.
Half horse, half man. Uh,
Yes, sir.
all right, centaurs, the satyrs, all these. So Greek mythology is full of so many such animals. Now, according to the Greek mythology, I mean, the ancient Greeks, the Greek people at that time, they believed that in the beginning there was nothing, nothing. Okay, no gods, no human beings, nothing. There was nothingness, and they called it chaos. Chaos. You will find it
বন্ধ
there in the book. Yes, chaos. There was nothing. Then came light. Then came Gaia. Gaia means Mother Earth, and Uranus. Uranus, the sky. So Uranus and Gaia, they were actually husband and wife.
স্যার কেউ একজন আপনার কাছে পার্টিসিপেট করতে চাইতেছে কিন্তু
Oh
পারতেছেন
yes,
আপনি
yes. All right.
অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে দেন
Yes, sure.
অ্যাকসেপ্টটা ফ্রি করে দিয়েন সেটিং এ গিয়ে
Okay, I can do that. But
ওকে স্যার
no, there's no, no request now. I think I already
মেসেঞ্জার
accepted
বলতেছে
Mridha. I already accepted Mridha.
মেসেঞ্জারে ফারজানা নামে একজন বলতেছে যে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করতে বলেন
Farzana, Nusrat has come now. I have accepted now. Nusrat. Farzana, no. No request. Oh, yes, now. Farzana. Accepted. Okay. All right. So, as I was saying, uh, so there was Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, the sky. They were husband and wife. And actually,
হ্যাঁ
all the other
না
gods. Yes, hello. Anyone is trying to ask something? Okay, you please mute yourselves. All right, please mute yourselves. So all the gods and goddesses were the children of Gaia and Uranus. All right. I mean, generation after generation, we see gods and goddesses. So what happened? Gaia gave birth to some monsters called Cyclops. Gaia became the mother of some monsters called Cyclops, Cyclops. But her husband Uranus, he did not like Cyclops. He hated them. Okay, he hated them. So he forced Gaia to keep them in her womb. You know, these are stories, mythology. So in mythology, anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. So Uranus forced Gaia to keep all those monsters in her womb. In Bangla, womb means Jarayu. But Gaia was angry because her husband Uranus did not like her children Cyclops. Cyclops were monsters. So Gaia was angry with her husband. She was asking, why do you hate these monsters? Now she wanted revenge. Okay, she wanted revenge. What is revenge?
প্রতিশোধ।
প্রতিশোধ।
Yes, in Bangla we call protishod. Uh, she wanted revenge. So she, Gaia, mother Gaia, she used her son Kronos, and Kronos punished his father, by chopping off Uranus's genitals. So Kronos hit his father. Then Kronos threw his father into the ocean. But from the blood of, the blood that is coming out of Uranus, from that blood, the goddess of love and beauty called Aphrodite was born. In Bangla, we call it Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the goddess of love and beauty in Greek mythology.
স্যার আফ্রোদিতের জন্ম সম্বন্ধে আরো কতগুলা সোর্স আছে, তো কোনটা কারেক্ট?
Uh, yes, but I think, as I was saying, that there are different versions. In many sources, you may find, different information about the Greek gods, about Jews, about Aphrodite. So I think we cannot come to a proper conclusion. So as you know, this is mythology. Mythology may be true, may not be true. Now, about the birth of Aphrodite, if you have many sources, so I guess you should compare and see which are the sources that are similar. Okay, so this is how Aphrodite was born. Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty. You see, in Greek mythology, these are departments, like, okay, love and beauty department, okay, you are the head. Aphrodite, you are the head. Okay, sea, god of sea, Poseidon, that means the department of sea. Okay, Poseidon, you are the head. So as Zeus was the supreme king, so he distributed, all these departments to different gods and goddesses. So Kronos then married his sister. Now this is interesting, isn't it? His own sister. Kronos married his own sister, Rhea. Mohi and Noor is trying to get in. I guess they are in. All right, Nidha, Mohi,
Yes, sir.
welcome. Okay. All right, let me continue
সরি
now.
স্যার, আমরা অন্য একটা ক্লাসে ছিলাম স্যার, আমাদের দুইটা ক্লাস ওভারল্যাপিং হয়ে গেছে, আসতে লেট হয়ে গেল।
Okay, it's all right. Okay, let me continue. I'm talking about Greek mythology. Okay, Greek gods and goddesses and all. Now, Kronos married his sister Rhea, and she gave birth to 6 children who were called the gods. Of course, the children of Kronos and Rhea should also be gods. So actually, the thing is, Kronos was afraid. He was afraid that his sons and daughters, I mean, gods and goddesses, his sons and daughters might kill him, might dethrone him, might kill him. So what he did, Kronos swallowed, I mean, ate up, swallowed every child after, the children were born. Do you understand this much? What I am trying to say here? Nusrat,
Sir,
Nusrat,
hello.
Nilofa, do you understand this
Sir, I'm
point?
having a doubt, sir. Sir, who was Kronos?
Kronos was the son of Uranus and Gaia.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Now Kronos married his own sister Rhea. All right. Now 6 children were born, but Kronos were not happy. Why? Because he thought that his own children might, you know, might kill him. So what he did, Kronos ate them up. Ate them up, swallowed them. In Bangla, gile fela. Kronos swallowed one after one. Okay, one child is born. He took him in his hand and then he swallowed. Gile fela. Rhea, mother Rhea did not like this. So she hated Kronos. Fortunately, she saved Zeus. She saved Zeus. After Zeus was born, Rhea gave Kronos a piece of rock, by wrapping in a piece of cloth. There was a rock. Rock, stone?
শিলা।
Stone. So Rhea gave Kronos a piece of stone, covered, in a cloth, piece of cloth. Then Kronos thought that, okay, it is a newly born baby. Now I should also swallow it, gile fela. I should also eat the baby up. So he ate the stone actually. He swallowed the stone. So Rhea saved Zeus. Then Rhea, mother Rhea, gave Zeus to, uh, I mean, she actually saved him how? Any idea? She gave Zeus to a centaur named, whose name was Chiron. Mother Rhea told Chiron, please save my son Zeus. Take him with you. If I keep Zeus with me, Kronos will kill Zeus. Kronos will also kill me. Please take Zeus and make sure that he is safe and secured. All right. So when Zeus grew up, Zeus became an adult, a grown-up person. He came to Kronos, and he gave him a
স্যার,
mixture of, yes.
আমার ইলেকট্রিসিটি আসছে, আমি মোবাইল থেকে ডিসকানেক্ট করে ডেস্কটপে কানেক্ট করতেছি, আপনি একটু ইয়া দিয়ে দিন।
Please, yes, of course. Okay.
2টা
I
থেকে
have,
দিলে আবার ক্লাস করা যাবে না। ঠিক
yes,
আছে।
I have already accepted. Do you understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
I hope it's clear. Nusrat?
আর একটু ফার্স্টের থেকে বললে ভালো হয়, ফার্স্টে একটা মিস করছি।
Which part?
ক্লাসটা তো রেকর্ডিং থাকবে, সমস্যা হবে না।
I think you can, yes, hear it in the recording, because if I repeat, then
পুরোটা বলা তো আবার বুঝতে হবে।
it will take so much time, right? So you can hear by using the video. All right. So Zeus gave, Zeus gave Kronos, that means his father Kronos, a drink which was a mixture of wine and mustard. So Kronos drank it and he vomited. Vomited, you know, in Bangla we call vomit means, yes, he vomited. Kronos vomited badly, and all the gods and goddesses, I mean, his children that he ate up earlier, you know, he swallowed them up. All the gods and goddesses, they came out of his mouth. Normally, if someone vomits, what happens, Mridha or Didar? Normally, if one everything everything comes out, right? So when Kronos vomited, what came out? All the, you know, children, they were grown up. They were grown up children. They came out of his mouth one after another. Actually, this is mythology, so you see,
Everything is possible here.
yes, I told you, in mythology so many interesting things happen. So then Zeus did what? Zeus banished. Zeus threw his father Kronos out. So what happened? Earlier, the group of gods was Titans. All these gods and goddesses, they were called Titans. All right. Now, when Zeus has banished or thrown out his own father, Kronos, now who is the leader? Kronos or Zeus? Who is the leader now? Hello.
Sir, Jews, Nandi.
Now, of course, Zeus is the leader because he has
Yes, sir.
thrown out his own father, Kronos.
Father, sir.
Kronos is not the king now, king of God. He is not the king of God, gods and goddesses. Zeus is the king of
King of
gods and
goddesses.
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 All right.
Yes, sir.
So after that, uh, Zeus started to rule from the mount or mountain Olympus. Mountain Olympus was his, you know, was his palace, you can say. His palace was Mountain Olympus. And he actually created a party. Zeus created a party, a group. What is the name of the group? Do you remember? I told you earlier. Nilufa?
Yes, sir.
Zeus created a party of gods and goddesses. What is the name of that party or name of the group?
Olympian maybe.
Olympians. Olympians. Okay. So he created a group. And how many gods and goddesses were there in that group? Only
12.
12.
12.
Only 12 gods and goddesses.
12.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many groups were there? If I ask you a question, how many groups were there? Groups of gods and goddesses in Greek mythology? Two groups. Number
Two.
one,
Olympians and
Olympians.
Titans. Number
Titans.
two,
Olympians.
Olympians. Number one, Titans. Number two, Olympians.
Olympian.
So Olympian gods and goddesses. Who was the leader? Zeus.
Jews.
Okay. So there were other gods and goddesses, 12 gods and goddesses. For example, uh, Zeus's sister Hera, then Aphrodite, Demeter, Hephaestus, Athena. Okay. So Zeus gave them different departments. Hera, goddess of marriage and family department. All right. Departments go to Hera. Then Poseidon, ocean, sea, earthquakes. I mean, these departments the head of these departments was Poseidon. And Dionysus, another god, Dionysus was the god of theater, drama, art. Apollo, he was the head of music, light, prophecy. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Demeter, she she was the goddess of agriculture and the seasons. Season, seasons,
জি
summer,
ঋতু
winter. So she controlled the seasons. So in this way, the supreme god Zeus, who is the leader now, so he has distributed the duties, the departments to you know to his uh, brothers, sisters, and such.
So who is the goddess of music?
Goddess of beauty, I told you.
Music,
Af-
music,
Goddess, sorry, god or goddess?
goddess,
Goddess of music.
music.
Uh, can anyone tell?
যতদূর জানি স্যার মিনার্ভা
Minerva.
বিদ্যা
It's
কলা
Minerva.
তার মধ্যে রণকৌশল এগুলো দেবী।
Actually, you see, goddess of music. We call it muse. Okay, muse. Muse, there were 9 muses. 9 muses. That means 9 goddesses. So who had all these duties? So yes, I can't remember the name now. Maybe you are right. Maybe it's Minerva. I will have to check it out. Okay.
স্যার একটা মিনার্ভা ব্যান্ডও আছে নামকরণ করা আছে ওটার উপর ভিত্তি করে আমি এর কারণ বলছি।
For example, I can tell you, like there were 9 muses. 9 muses means nine, 9 goddesses. For example, Calliope. Calliope, she had the duty to perform with epic poetry. Then Clio, she had the duty to perform history. Then Erato, love poetry. Like, just let me give you an easy example. The Greek people, they believed that if you have the blessing of Erato, who was the goddess of love poetry, if you have the blessing of the goddess Erato, that means you can write love poetry. Otherwise, you cannot be successful. All right.
স্যার
So
তাহলে কি এই কারণেই যে মিউজকে স্মরণ করা হয় কবিতা লেখার
yes,
সময় যে
yes,
অনেকগুলো কবিতাতে দেখলাম যে মিউজকে
exactly.
স্মরণ করে প্রথমে
Exactly. If you, for example, if you want to write an epic poem, okay, then you have to take the blessing. In Bangla, we call dua, prarthana. You have to call Calliope. I mean, the Greeks, they believed, okay. Otherwise, you cannot write epic poetry. If you want to be successful in music, if you want to be a musician, you should call Euterpe. Actually, it's not Minerva, the goddess of music. Euterpe, Euterpe, RPE. All right, Euterpe. So that's it. Like, just take another example. In Islam, if we want to do something, if we want to start a business or anything, even before exams, Didar,
Yes, sir.
Who do you remember before your exam, semester final exams? You remember whom?
Allah.
Yes, you
Allah.
remember Allah, the Creator. Why? Because you believe that by His blessing you can achieve your goal, right? You can achieve a good result.
স্যার, উনি হচ্ছে লিরিক্যাল পোয়েট্রির দেবী, যার কথা বলছেন ইউটিউব ভিডিওটা। হি
Uh,
ওয়াজ নেমড মিউজিক অফ লিরিক পোয়েট্রি। ঠিক আছে স্যার।
actually, the
মিনার ভাই,
thing is, you see, the thing is, lyric poetry is also there, but she was also, involved in music, song, and lyric poetry. Okay, I can give you the source if you want to. I will share the source with you later. Okay, for better understanding. Is it
ওকে স্যার,
fine?
ডোন্ট মাইন্ড, আমি মিউজিকের প্রতি একটু বেশি ডিভোটেড এই কারণে
No, it's okay. I'll share the
প্রশ্নগুলো
reference,
করছি।
so it will clear your confusion. All right, so these are all about Greek gods and goddesses. There are hundreds of Greek gods and goddesses, so time does not permit, so I have just given you a summary about Greek mythology, and I'm going to just take 5 more minutes, only 5 minutes. Now I'm going to talk about the Greek heroes. Do you remember Hercules? Hercules, do you remember? When I was a child, there was a program, it was broadcast on BTV. The name was Hercules. Can anyone remember anything about it? Who is Hercules? Farjana, Azmi? No idea. If you don't know, then say no. Say something.
No, sir.
Okay, Hercules. He is actually the son
হি
of.
ওয়াজ আ হিরো।
He was a hero. He was a son of Zeus, and the greatest hero in Greek mythology. Okay, he was so strong. I mean, he could do anything. He could
স্যার,
fight.
সে স্ম্যাশের জন্য সেরা ছিল, যে স্ম্যাশ করে দিত
Yes, and
প্রতিশোধিত।
he was, yes,
রিসেন্টলি দেখা গেছে স্যার, যে রেপের বিচার হইতো না, ওগুলা নতুন করে হারকিউলিস উদ্ভাবন হয়েছে, এরকম একটা নিউজ হয়েছিল।
he was
তার কাজ
so.
ছিল প্রতিশোধ।
I mean, he was physically so huge, right? So strong, and he would bravely. He was so brave, a brave fighter, and so that's why he is the greatest hero in Greek mythology. Then there is another one of the greatest heroes is Achilles. Achilles, you will know about him in the Iliad, in Homer's The Iliad, which we will study in this semester. Very interesting book. So in that book, the hero is Achilles.
ব্র্যাড পিট।
Yes, there's a film. Okay, I will also share the link to that film so that you can watch. So don't worry, I will systematically make you understand everything so easily. So before I finish this class, I want to summarize. So what have I discussed? Greek mythology, right? Greek mythology is all about Greek gods, goddesses, heroes, monsters, centaurs, satyrs, half man, half horse, like these, uh, beings like this. Then I gave you a general idea about what the Greek people at that time believed, how humans were born, how the gods were, what should I say? How the gods came, and how many groups were there? Groups of gods and goddesses. At first, there was one group, the Titans. All the gods and goddesses, they were the members of this group, the Titans. Then, after some time, Zeus became the leader, and Zeus created a group, created a party. What was the name of that party? Olympians. Okay, then they started, all these Olympians, they started to rule, the world, the sky, everything. And Zeus had so many relationships, so many love affairs, so many extramarital affairs with
It was
other,
also promiscuous relationship everywhere.
also with the humans, Actually, Zeus created human beings. He created humans for his own happiness, own entertainment, so that he could, you know he could continue his relationships even with the human beings. All right, so I hope you have understood this much. It's very important to know at least something about Greek mythology, because without understanding about Greek mythology, you cannot understand, the book in the syllabus, Homer's The Iliad, then Sophocles' King Oedipus, all these books in your syllabus, you will not understand better if you do not know anything regarding Greek mythology. So, do you understand this much? Please say yes or no.
স্যার হেগানিজম কি তখন ছিল যখন গ্রিক মিথোলজি লেখা হয়েছিল ধর্মটা হেগানিজম?
Paganism, yes, you can say that paganism existed, because what is the definition of paganism?
মানে সকল কিছুকে পূজা করা,
Hmm?
মানে ঈশ্বর অস্তিত্ব সব কিছুতেই আছে এরকম একটা চিন্তাধারা, যে বড় কিছু দেখলেই পূজা করে ফেলা, গাছ একটা দেখলে বড়, ওটাকে ঈশ্বরের পার্ট মনে করে পূজা করে ফেলা।
You see, paganism, just, I mean, the easy definition is, it's a, a belief in false gods. A
Yes.
belief in false gods. I mean, very easy definition. Paganism means a belief
Belief
in
in false
false
God.
gods. If you believe in false gods, that means you are a pagan. All right. For example,
Yes.
uh, do you remember the incident? In the Kaaba, there were hundreds of statues, hundred of statues. Do you remember?
Yes, yes.
And all these statues were, broken down.
Broken
Broken down
by আমাদের একটা নবী দ্বারা, নামটা ভুলে গেছি।
by our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, so at that time, you know,
স্যার মোহাম্মদ ভাঙ্গে নাই তো, আরেক নবী ছিল নাকি?
no, actually, no,
কাবার কথা বলতেছেন?
yes, inside the Kaaba there were so many statues, and Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he ordered those statues to be broken. Okay, so so at that time people believed in, false gods, statues. So they were pagans. Similarly, in Greece, people believed in false gods and goddesses. So we can also call them pagans. They also had statues of Zeus, statues of Apollo. So we can also say that they believed in false gods. So because they believed in false gods, we can also call them pagans. All right, Dida?
Yes, sir.
So I hope you understand, everyone. Any more questions? Nilufa, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you please
Sir, I
repeat?
don't have any questions.
Can you please repeat the class timings once again so that everyone can know?
Sir, the Wednesday class will be held on Saturday from 3 o'clock, I guess, sir.
I
I'm
already
not
told
sure,
you.
sir.
Didn't you note them down? On Saturday, I will take the class romantic literature, romantic or philosophical. Which one are you talking about?
Sir, romantic literature.
On Saturday at 3 p.m. I will take romantic literature, and on Tuesday at 11 p.m. Please note them down, everyone. Saturday 3 p.m. romantic literature. Tuesday 11 p.m. romantic literature. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. So see you in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.